Today, this English conversations is about Java Streams API and its opportunities to learn more about these important subjects for Java language. Okay, and let's start, Jose.
Okay, so let me introduce myself a little bit. So my name is Jose, and I am a software engineer with I don't know over 4 years of experience. And today, as Renato said, we going to talk about string APIs. So uh, I will choose someone to read, and the person will read and try to explain uh, what uh, you read about this API. So let me choose. Okay, Vinicius, are you here?
Oh, I'm here.
Okay, can you read the introduction, please?
Right, let me expand my screen here.
Okay,
Um, let's go.
if you want, I can.
Oh,
Uh,
that's great. That's great. Perfect. So, Java Streams API deep dive on intermediate and terminal operations. Uh, introduction. The Java Streams API introduced in Java 8 revolutionized data processing Java, which is declarative functional style operations on collections. You can write concise and expressive code for complex data transformations and aggregations. Strings are not data structures. They process data from sources such as collection arrays, I/O channels, or generators. A typical stream pipeline consists of a source, zero or more intermediate operations, and a terminal operation.
okay. Um, can you explain something? Did you already
Uh,
use core streams or use it on your day-to-day
okay.
work?
But, uh, if we think uh, in a stream like I don't know how to say that in English, but the sink, the tornado that we use in Brazil. So the data is the water, so they pass once and that's it. You can process the way you want, but at the end that's done, and your source list will not be changed by this operation. So you have always your source integrity 100%.
Okay, so let me choose. Ricardo, are you here? Can you read the stream pipeline structure? Or someone who wants to read, just read. Okay, Guy, you want to read? Or
Can I?
okay,
Stream pipeline structure. Source, intermediate operations, terminal operation. List. Eu pulo essa parte, eu leio essa parte também.
you can jump this. I think is a block of a code, so you can read these intermediate operations, please.
Intermediate operations. Intermediate operations transform or filter the stream and are lazy. They don't execute until a terminal operation is present. Main intermediation operation. And operation description typical user. Filter description. Filter elements by predicate. Typical user. Filtering invalid records searched by criteria. Map description. Transform each element. Convert objects data formatting. flat map, flatten nested string, process list of list splitting text.
man. Uh, I bring to show to you guys some code that I made a little project to show some examples about strings and uh, as we mentioned about filter. So I created this list of users and list of orders and implemented instantiate some users and some orders. And the idea is to implement a method without using streams and another method using streams to show how to handle with the streams and how can we can use every day. So, for example, if we want to let me show to you. So a user is an object that contains a name, an email, a boolean that shows if is active or inactive, and a age. And the order has properties like ID, user email, total is a double, and status is an untype like paid, pending, and canceled. And there's a list of products. So in this, I made this in like a DDD. So in we say in Portuguese like camadas. I don't know. I don't remember the right word to say, but it's like that. So that I create two methods like get all users and get all orders. So in the first method, I want to show to you how to get active adults. So it's like we want to know how these users is above 18 years. So to be considered an adult. So I can create like a public a method who will return like a user and a list of user actually and get active adults. That, okay. So this method I will create a list of users like that is the result, and I will instantiate a new array list. So this to I don't know to the after to the end of the method, I will return this result list. So to return active adults, I have to iterate like looping. Então, so I use a for and for I will iterate in that list of users. So yeah, like that. So this demo services has this list of users, and I already um, implemented some users, as I said. So I can do this validation like using a if and see that this user is active, and so I use like and this user get age is above is bigger, I don't know, bigger or equals 18 years. So if is valid, if it returns true, so I will add in this list this user, and in the final I will return this result. So actually I create like a controller so I can use that. So I can use that and like get active adult, and that's it. Let me see if I can use that. Oh, you you see my screen? You can see my postman. Oh, oh no, can you see my postman?
Yes.
Okay, so that's it. So I use this to show that using that way we bring this. this users like above 18. So if I change it, like if I want to bring only the uh, less than 18, something like that, uh, this is the only one. And that active, right? This is the only one I believe. So I will rerun my application, and if I change that, only cut all uh, is in the response. So this is a way to is approach to do that, but we can use strings too, like as we mentioned about filter. So we can use instead of using for, you can use this like that. So um, I will I will put this like that. So instead of use that, so I will just create a return and like get the users and use string, and after that I will filter and using a predicate like a lambda function. I can use like user like that and use user is active and user get age above, okay, this right way, above 18. And after that I will do this determinate function like collect and okay, I don't know why, and I will use collectors list, and that's it. So instead of use this code and use a lot of lines of code, we can use only one code. Actually, using a string, normally we use like that, so just to be more readable or something like that. And this will filter and collect without using a for. So is the uh, will be the same. I don't know how to say that, but the same content, the same result or the same response. So we brings to us Alice and David. So that's it. How to use that in that perspective. But we can continue. One has a
We
question.
uh,
Okay.
it's big like the other, but we gain more speed when use stream.
Yeah, sometimes yes, sometimes no. We can actually I can I didn't bring this a performance, or we can create like a time to see the range that the method is going on. So, but in that perspective, I didn't bring this because uh, we can see doing this. How can I say that? Using a method, a test, a type of test like a test of we say in Portuguese test, a teste de carga. So I don't remember the name in English, but it's a type of test that we use to handle if we can we can see how this, I don't know, this method or this flow, the time of this flow, so we can change some things like we can see, as you mentioned, oh, if this method is good with this stream, or we can use like parallel stream to use this uh, without blocking a thread. So it's a lot of things that we have to consider. Like it's not just only code. We can uh, we we actually we want to see that in production environment, so we use this in cloud, so we have to see a lot of things. It's not only in the code. Okay, in my, for example, in my machine, in my PC, it's okay, it's running like 1 millisecond. So but if we deploy it in production or in the cloud environment, is a lot of things that we have to see or test. So it's different. I don't know if I
Yes.
if I would was clear.
In a big production, it's best.
Yeah, man. You have to see that, but I think with large data, not like in this example, but if you use like is in large data, like using a 10 million, I don't know, users or something like that, we have some approach like using partitioning that we use paging. There's a lot of other things to that we can use to, I don't know, get this function or another method faster or something like that.
Nice, nice. Thank you.
You're right. I think that we can continue. So let me uh, pick one of them. Chris, can you read, please? Okay, Chris don't want to read. Simone, you want to read? I can read as well. Okay. So,
She
Vini,
sent a
Vini,
message.
Vini, are you here? Okay. So I think I will read this part. Uh, so there's operation, distinct operation that remove duplicates, clean unique values, sort the elements, order by name, date, or custom property. Peak, side effects for debugging or logging, debugging transformation pipelines, limit the number of elements, paging, sample preview, skip the first n elements, paging, skip headers in file, and map to int converts to primitive streams, performance for numeric calculations. So here I bring some examples like using filters. In these examples, uh, like filter use case, like to filter user by status, numbers by parity, strings by prefix. So in this example, there's active John, inactive Mary, and active Anna. So in this example, we filter by the users who start with active and collect this to a list. So we returns the actives, only the active. So the output is active John and active Anna. There's another one who we use. I actually use every day, like map. So it's a good method, stream method. So map transforms each element, and the use case is like convert these entities to DTOs, parse strings to numbers, and extract fields. So in this example, we have the list of names, Alice and Bob, and we map these names to get this length of the name. So, for example, map string length. This returns the length of Alice, so it's 5, and Bob is 3. So this output is that one. I bring uh, another another example of using maps. So anyone has a I don't know, anyone has a
I can explain about these examples of
okay.
filters. In it's this example, I can have a list of users with some elements, and I can have some filters. For example, filters for activities or let me see other attributes for users. But these examples, I have a list with users. I can have some names of users, last name, and the other elements of users. Okay, and it's a good examples uh, when where I can developer with the filters. It's a interesting libraries, not library, but it's a functions for Java language. Okay, and it can implementations with Java Streams APIs. Okay, it's Java Streams APIs. There are a lot of functions for these implementations.
Let's see. And do you want to read, Renato? You mentioned like flat map and this thing.
About flash map, I can read. Okay, and map is and then flatters nested executors use cases. Plenty list of lists extracts words from sentence expansion JSON objects. In this example, mm, I have I have a list of sentences with some sentences. This list like Java is cool and Stream APIs rocks and I have other lists with words and uh, I can I can use a streams uh, for the first list sentence, okay, and I can have a and I can use it flash maps for interact this list uh, of sentence. For example, arrays, streams, I can I can I can use other functions. This example is collectors to transform into list. Okay, and this result is Java is co-stream API rocks.
Like, okay. So, can you read? Gui? Can you read the distinct?
One moment. Distinct. Distinct removes duplicates. Use equals in hash code. Use case. Find unique user emails. Remove duplicate products IDs. Example. A list of numbers, nouns, and I don't know how read this sentence. Sorry.
Or
And sorted comparator. Sort elements in natural or custom order. Use case. Order by score. Sort by timestamp and alphabetic listing. Example, list of fruits. And I have three strings and sort. Sort, I don't know how to say. Sort em ordem alfabética. Yes, custom sort reverse.
that's it.
Yes,
Uh, did you use this also or like sorted or distinct before? Did you use?
I use in Java script in TypeScript. I understand the how use o conceito, but I don't usually use because I starting working now. It's have 6 months, but I can say in Java it's best to see and understand. I don't like JavaScript because it's very é muito sujo o código. Em Java it's more clean.
Okay.
but I understand what I read.
Okay. I bring some examples of the map, or actually we can this is map to double right here. Okay, there's no map to double. So I bring an example of map, and let me show to you guys. So for example, we have this. I had to, I don't know, a context that we want to sum the paid order. So for example, there are one, two, three, four, five, six, seven orders here. So four of them is are with the status paid. So I want to get these orders who is in that status, and want to sum this value, this total value of them. So one approach that we can use is like to use a for, and iterating that, and sum, and using like a sum, like that. Let me show to you. It's easier to implement. So I will create this method, this sum paid orders, no string. I can do that. So no sum paid order, and I will create this double, actually, this double sum. Like we'll start with this value zero, and we create a for. So a for, and order in orders. uh I don't know, as uh you mentioned, like uh we use JavaScript. So I don't know if it has this type of code, like using for like that. I think that it, but it's the same that we using like that for uh e equal equal zero, while uh, e- that orders I, and after that in my mind. So it's the same thing that is the it's two approaches to do that. So, but if I use that, I don't see the index. So I use that to, if I want to, I don't know, to procure inside a list, and I want to see uh, the right index. So if I want to know, like, orders get it, so like that I will get the order zero, order one, order two, but it's not the purpose of this context. Because of that, I didn't use that way. So let me continue. So I will do this validation to see the order point gets the status of order is status paid. So I see that, and I if it's valid, I will sum more equal order uh, get total. So this for who is not I don't know, didn't see yet this yet, is like to do that way. So sum, if sum plus order point get total. So it's the same code, but is this way is concise. It equals to use, like, I don't know if you have seen like e plus plus like that. So, or sum plus plus. Let me see. Let me show. Sum plus plus is equals to, so to see like that, sum more one. So this is sum plus plus. So it's the same thing, but it's concise. So we it's only to show, and everyone's being the same page. So that's it. And we get this sum page orders. So if I put this in controller, let me see, is there that one? Okay, unpaid orders. And let me, I will copy and run. I will create another request. Okay, so if I put a get here, this um, under the hood, uh, we'll get this paid. So it's like 200 more 120 more 80 is like 200 more 200 400 and more 100. This is right, but we can use streams to use that. So it's like this is the same to use like that. I can put this is the same right here. So if I create a return, and let me put this more readable. So it's like doing a double, and this double I get this. I don't know. Let me show this. Man, I awful to I'm bad to choose a name of my variables. So I'm really bad.
Me too.
So and this orders point string. Oh, okay, point string, point filter. So I will see, I will get the same validation. So it's like, but I will create a lambda function like order, and order point get status equals paid. Uh, if this is true, I will use a map, but this map is different because I will do like I use this map to double because I want a double value. I can use map to int or map to long or only use a map. But in this context, I will use this map to double, and we can get this order get total. Okay, so let me only do this. Okay. And after that, I can sum. So it's the same thing. And let me return test. So it's the same thing, uh, but more concise as strings show. But after that, I will put this in line. So I only to get this. It's the same thing. So if I rerun, actually, let me see the. I want to show to you a more complex one, but if I rerun, this is 500. Uh, the time is I don't know. I can let's continue, but I want to show. Uh, let me see. I want to show to you like a group by. Let me see if it's, I write this. Uh, Okay, I think it's like these ones, like it is the advanced case, like is grouping. Imagine if you have like that, like for this example, if you have, I don't know, you want to get this, what orders is paid or what orders is canceled, and we can group these orders by this status, for example. um, and for example, we can use that like that. So if I create this public map, this status, oh no, string, so in list order. So in this example, I will uh, group this a list of order for by the status. For example, if I want to see how order is pending, so in the final we can see better what I'm trying to show, but it's like that. So I can use like get, group it, uh, group by order, group by order, order, no, group order by status, better, by and after that we create a map status, and it is a list of order and group it. Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, that's the time that I need. So I created an I will iterate inside this order list again. So that's it, and we'll see the stats of this order, of each order actually. So that's it, and uh, uh, okay, I can use like group it. This is I don't know if I can use this group. Let me see. Let me see. So only my in that way. So to see more easier because I think it's the right way. Okay, that's it. Okay, I can use it. So I can use uh, if this uh, group it contains this status, right? So for this context, I will see if this map is a key, and if this not contains a key, is because this not included yet. So I will create a group. I will put this actually in this map. So I will put this status and create a new list, like a new array list, like that, right? Yeah, like a new array list, and after that I will put this. Okay, let's see. I think this is right. So group it, point, um, get status, get the status. I don't know. Okay, this is right. Group it, get status, point, um, add this order. Okay, so in returner, I will put this group it. So in that way, we can like group this, and if this not encountered a status, this create a new one, and after that we'll add this order in that. If I don't know, I can use that like that and put this in the controller. And actually, okay, so this will group this order by status like that. Oh, okay. So for each status, like canceled, pending, or paid, there's the order. So paid, pending, and canceled. So I will do this faster because I have no time. So I can actually use this with strings. So this is more concise and this is faster. So public, I can do that in that way. So that way, okay. So um, let's see. Okay, it's like using return and um, orders, point strings, point group like that. collect collectors point group by and only group by get status. So this fact is more concise, as you can see, and that's it. We don't have to, I don't know, think a lot of happens inside under the hood, or like do a lot of code to read that. So uh, it's the same flow or the same context
Now,
under the. So
now
that's
the
it.
difference is very big.
Yeah, I want to show
Very
that
well.
to you because I see your point about the the difference. Oh, you can see the difference.
In the other way, it's okay because it's almost the same, but in this way, it's very different.
Yeah. So that's it, guys. I'm sorry if I passed the time. So streams, like we mentioned, is a good library to use every day, and as we can see, I don't know, we can do a lot of things using streams. Is the I don't know the beginning of I don't know. It's like the an iceberg is the point of the iceberg. So there's a lot of documentation, and we can as you can see some things I didn't remember how to use, so like collectors, and I have to see the documentation, and I have these notes in this monitor. So what I'm trying to show to you is we don't have to remember all of the streams. So we have to remember, oh, okay, I can use streams in that context, or I cannot use streams in that context. But if we I don't know, see or read the documentation and try to use that in our context every day, or in your work, or in your personal project. One day you actually do it automatically, so you don't need to, I don't know, to worry about how do you use. So for example, Guilherme, I think it's Guilherme, but if I'm wrong,
Yeah,
uh,
it's Guilherme.
okay, Guilherme asked about the difference between those two. So we actually you can use that. We can use that uh, on work environment or something like that. But it's up to you how to use. But I think for this example, it's better to use that way. But actually, you can use that, and okay, this is happening the same way. But if you don't, as you asked about the performance, if you don't worried about performance or something like that, you can use uh, the way that you want to use every day. So it's up to you if you don't worry about performance. But if you worried, you can read some documents about, oh, how can this is better than the other way. But that's it, man. So I hope that you like it and enjoy this, and I don't know, learned something today. And that's it. Thank you for listening, guys.
I really
Okay.
appreciate it. It's very good.
Thanks for this content, Jose. Okay, I'm thinking it's amazing. This content is for uh, Java streams. Okay, okay, and thanks for participating, everyone. These conversations about Java streams.